These are 11 simple tricks you can teach your dogs, which is an excellent way to bond with your best friend. It's going to take you more than 10 minutes a day. You should be in a good mood so you won't be frustrated. Have a positive attitude to make your training successful. Number 1. Give a paw shake. This is one of the easiest tricks because some dogs just naturally hand you their paw when they are asking for a treat. To start, raise their paw and verbally say, shake, then give them praise. Good. Hold your hand gradually higher so the dog raises its paw higher to get their treat. Their paw should be raised chest high. Once he raises his paw, shake his paw and say, good. Once he gets his paw shake down, it is easy for him to high five. All you do is shake your hand, then raise your hand, and the dog will hit the palm of your hand. Then immediately give him his treat and praise him. Number 2, self-control. This is to communicate to the dog that he has to wait until you give him the command. First command is to make him look at you when you call his name without any distraction, just focusing on you. Then praise him when he looks at you. Then he can look around at his surroundings. Continue this a few times and he will pick up quickly. Number 3, roll over. This is such a fun trick. Make sure you start off on a soft surface like grass, carpet, or a pad, not hard floors. First you will use a treat to have your dog to lay down. Bring the treat up to their nose. Leave the treat in your hand, then bring it all the way down until he is lying position, down position. Then give him a treat and praise him. Now we want to bring him to his side. So use another treat to make sure these are cut in half or small treats and bring it to his shoulder and then say, good. Take the treat to their nose and go around until he rolls on his back and rolls all the way around to give him a treat. Continue the whole steps a couple of times. Studies show larger dogs have a more difficult time with this than smaller dogs. But don't give up. They will pick it up with a few more times of practice. Number 4, play dead. One of the most hilarious tricks everybody enjoys. This trick takes a little more time to train, but is the most rewarding after they learn this. The first step, you want your dog to lay down and put a treat in front of his nose. Then slowly put it behind his ear so he will lay on his side. Then give him a treat and a word of praise. Keep repeating this without hand gestures and commands, not until later when he gets it. Start again, but using a sitting position first. Then, with a treat, lure him down to the ground in a lying position. Repeat with a treat in the hand going over his ear and a side lying position. Repeat it a few times once he understands. We can do voice commands when he is sitting position. Point your fingers like a gun and say, bang! Then you will use the treat to bring him down like the previous steps earlier. Give him the treat and a word of praise. This may take a few times to get it down, but be patient. Number 5, playing peekaboo. Which toddler doesn't love this? This is a kid's favorite trick with their dog. If they already know to give you their paw like the previous trick, they will pick this up in no time. First you act like you're giving a high five. Once he does, give him a treat. Do this a couple of times, then put your hand over his nose on top, not covering his nostrils. Then your dog should push your hand away. If he pushes your hand, reward him with a treat. It may take a couple of times. Next, curl up a piece of tape and put it on the top of his nose. When your dog takes it off, reward and give him praise. Repeat this a few times and it takes patience. This is a great reward after a few tries. Number 6, to fetch and bring back. This is a fun exercise trick. When playing fetch, you start in a small area. Show them their ball and frisbee and make it exciting. Throw it close to you. If there is a wall or a fence, it would keep the ball from going too far, which would make it easier to fetch and bring it back to you. Practice this a few times, then command with, go get it, and when he brings it back, say, drop, so he drops it in front of you. When he drops it, reward him with a treat. Keep repeating and soon you don't have to say anything and they automatically know what to do. Number 7, skateboarding. This is the most attracting and fun trick you will see, especially on the beach. If your dog is trained by commands, he will do great. First, your skateboard should be a longboard with a grip tape. This is the best for your dog. Then you will place the skateboard on grass so it won't move easily. When the dog gets used to going on the top of the board, then reward them with a treat and a word of praise. Slowly move the board on the grass with the dog on it. This takes time for the dog to get used to staying on the board while moving, but keep practicing until they get on the board without you asking them. You want them to love and enjoy riding the skateboard. Just constantly praise and reward them with a treat. Once they are comfortable on the board, you can try it on the cement, but you need to take it slowly. Make sure you move it slowly by using your foot in front to slow it down from not letting it go too fast. Slowly move the board if it stays on it. Praise him and give him a treat. If he gets off, do not reward him with a treat. You should have the control of the board, how slow it should go with your foot. If he stays on with all three paws, he is a skateboarder and should greatly be rewarded. Some dogs, it just comes natural to them. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Number 8, to dance. Typically, it is easier to train a smaller dog than a larger dog due to its height and weight to be able to stand on their hind legs and spin around. This trick isn't recommended for dogs with a bad back. So first, we will start with the dog in the sitting position. After that, put a treat in your hand and make him stand on his hind legs with his paws reaching up. Then you will put the treat up near his nose, circle around his body until he looks and stands on his hind legs. Once he does, give him a treat. Keep repeating in circles with him to go around standing on his hind legs. While he is turning, say dance, and in no time they will be dancing. Number 9, a kiss. What dog owner doesn't love a little affection from their dog? Some dogs are over affectionate while others aren't. This is a fun way of training your dog to kiss on demand. First, you need to just put a little bit of peanut butter on your cheek, just small enough so your dog will attempt you in a gentle manner. Do this a couple of times saying, kiss, while placing peanut butter on the cheek. Do it again without the peanut butter and pointing on the cheek, saying, kiss. They will do this automatically. Then you can reward them with a treat. This is the most lovable, easiest trick every dog can learn. Number 10, to sit. This is usually one of the first tricks to teach a dog to do. You can use this in any situation. This is a great way of learning obedience. First, put a treat in your hand in front of the dog's nose. He has to figure out how to get it out of your hand. The only way you will give him the treat if his paws are down and his bottom is on the ground. If he puts his paws up, don't give him the treat. Wait until the paws are down. Once they are down, saying sit, then reward him with a treat. Do this several times with the treat in front of his face. Say sit until he sits on his own. Then you can praise and reward him. Number 11, a smile. Seeing a smile on a dog's face is the cutest thing ever, especially in a photo with your loved ones. So first, your dog loves to be treat focused. So show him the treat and they will focus on your hand. Bring the treat around and have him focus and say, look, or cheese. Have your camera ready. They will stare at the treat and will connect with the command with the camera. And now for the most rewarding winning smile on your dog. That will even make you smile. This trick is to get your dog to show his teeth on command. First, you touch your dog's whiskers or cheeks, which will make them react to show their teeth. Give them a treat if they do. Not all dogs react the same way, so you may have to lift their jaws for them. Once they do, you will be happy. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. Stay tuned for more simple dog fact videos.